When you receive a job offer, there is a big step a lot of people miss, talking about the salary part. Skipping this step could mean you end up not making as much money as you could have, not just now, but for years to come. Believe me, I did the same mistake initially, and I know it can feel uncomfortable, but it is super important to ask for what you're worth. Don't shy away from it. Here's a piece of advice from Nolan Church, who is a former Google recruiter and now runs a business called FairComp that works with salary data worldwide. He says your first salary at a new job is super important because every time you get a pay hike, it's based on what you started with. So if your starting salary is higher, you'll end up making a lot more money as time goes on. First off, it's super important to know how much a company is actually paying for a job in the market. You can easily find salary info through sites like Glassdoor. To find out how much an employer is actually paying for a job in a specific location using Glassdoor, you can follow these simple steps. First step, visit the Glassdoor website. If you haven't already done, you need to create an account or log in to access some of the site's features. Number 2, once you're logged in, use the search bar at the top of the website, type in the name of the company you're interested in and hit enter. For example, let's look up TCS in this case. Now from the search results, click on TCS here. On the company's Glassdoor profile, you'll see a menu with various options like overview, jobs, salaries, interviews, etc. Click on salaries. Now you can filter by job title and location. Type in the specific job title you're interested in to see the salaries for that particular position, for example, of a data analyst in Hyderabad. The next step, after applying the filters, you'll see a list of salary reports for the job title in the specified location. Make sure you switch to the right location, and you can also select the number of years of experience, which is super handy. If you're a fresher, you can select 0 to 1, or if you're experienced, you can pick the relevant number of years based on your experience here. For freshers, you can see the base pay is between 3.45 to 7 lakhs per annum. This gives you a rough idea of how much they're paying currently, and you can try to negotiate from the top. Another feature that I love on Glassdoor is the amount of confidence for that salary based on the number of salaries reported, which will give you further assurance on the pay scale for that role within the company. You need to use all of this information to your advantage during your salary negotiations. Here's a stat that might surprise you. Only about 39% of people say they tried to negotiate their salary at their last job. But those who do negotiate often end up getting more than the initial offer. In fact, some studies have shown that negotiating can lead to a 5 to 20% of increase in the starting salary. When you receive a job offer, it's crucial not to rush into accepting it immediately, especially when it comes to the salary part. Give yourself a moment to consider the offer thoroughly. Ask yourself whether the salary aligns with your expectations and needs. Is it sufficient to cover your living expenses, save for the future, and does it allow you to live the way you want? Reflect on the value you bring to the company and whether the offer fairly compensates for your skills, experience, and the responsibilities of the role. There is no point in regretting after joining a role and realizing you're being paid too less for the amount of time and effort you're putting in. Once you have all this data packed up, you can then reach out to the company and express your interest about the opportunity. Let them know that you're keen to join their team and contribute to their success. However, also communicate that based on your research and understanding of the market, you believe a higher salary would better reflect the value you bring into the role. You could say something like, "I'm truly excited about working with you, and I'm confident that I can make a significant contribution to the team. After reviewing the salary offer and considering the cost of living and market rates for similar roles, I was wondering if there is flexibility to discuss a higher salary." This lets your employer know that you're still excited about the role, but seeking an increase in the salary they offered. They might say yes, offer something a bit lower, or stick to what they first offered. Remember, this is not something I'm saying out of theory. This is something that has worked for me a number of times in my career, and I can confidently say that this approach should give you a positive outcome in majority of the cases. The bottom line is, if you don't ask, you're always going to end up with a lower salary than your actual worth or what the market has to offer. This isn't just good advice for one place or one type of a job. It's a golden rule for everyone, everywhere when it comes to starting a new job. Hope you found this video helpful. If so, please hit the like button and subscribe for more career transforming videos. Please let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions for me. See you in the next one.